So welcome to SAKALAVIDYA educational channel. Okay, we have been discussing JEE Advanced, the previous year question paper 2022 questions. So already we had a discussion 3 questions. Now today one more question we are going to discuss. The question based on the differential equations. Okay, the question is JEE Advanced 2022, that is previous year question on differential equations. Not differential equation, that is already we have completed this one. Definite integrals. The concept of definite integrals, very beautiful question that we are going to discuss. Okay, right, this is paper 2. First, let me write the question reader. The greatest value less than greatest integer value less than or equal to integral 1 to 2 log of x cube plus 1 to the base 2 dx plus integral, right, 1 to, so let us write like this, integral 1 to log 9 to the base 2, this is 2 power x minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3 dx is, right, so dash. This is the question. First let me read the question here. The greatest integer value less than or equal to integral 1 to 2 log of x cube plus 1 to the base 2 dx plus integral 1 to log 9 to the base 2 2 power x minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3 dx. So how could we solve? This problem is absolutely based on definite integrals. But what sort of strategy need to be applied? What sort of properties are to be applied in order to solve this problem? This is very easy problem, and also we are going to establish a beautiful shortcut on this one also. First we are going to derive a beautiful shortcut. After that we are going to solve the problem within just, this problem can be cracked within 3 seconds. How to solve this problem? Within 30 seconds also we are going to solve this problem with the help of the shortcut. But we are going to establish a shortcut, we are going to derive that shortcut. So first let me explain here what is our plan means. First let us say this is f of x, function f of x. Now if you compare log of x cube plus 1 to the base 2 with 2 power x minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3, what do you find? So what are your observations? So what is your reflection? So obviously, for example, if we say f of x is equal to this function, so let us move to next page. So let us say this f of x is equal to log of x cube plus 1 to the base 2. So now as it is a function, you are able to find out its inverse. So let us try to find or define inverse of function, that is f inverse x. So you know how to find out the inverse of a function. So let us suppose this f of x equals to say y. That means obviously log of x cube plus 1 to the base 2 equals to y. So this is a logarithmic function. The logarithmic function can be converted into the exponential form. So that means logarithmic form is to be converted as a exponential form. How could you write x cube plus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of y, 2 raised to y. Now x cube is equal to, we can have 2 to the power of y minus 1. So what does x stand for? X is equal to 2 to the power of y minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3. So as the definition of the inverse of a function, for example, if y is equal to f of x, then we have this relation using inverse concept. X is equal to f inverse y, we can write. Okay, this concept we have. Okay, with the help of this concept, instead of x we can write f inverse y. So f inverse y is equal to 2 to the power of y minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3. So y is the dummy variable. So instead of dummy variable, let us replace x. Therefore, now inverse function is defined as f inverse x equals to, instead of y, replace x, 2 to the power of x minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3. So now my dear students, what do you observe? This is a very, very important observation has to be made to crack this problem. See, what is the important observation? Means f of x is equal to log of x cube plus 1 to the base 2 and f inverse x is equal to 2 power x minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3 are mutually actually inverse each other. They are inverse functions. That means we conclude that inverse of this f of x is equal to log x cube plus 1 to the base 2 is nothing but f inverse x equals to 2 power x minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3. It has been concluded. So now go back to the question. If you go back to the question, suppose this is f of x, obviously this becomes f inverse x. So now we are going to establish a beautiful formula from definite integrals. This is integral, for example, say this is a, this is b, integral a to b. For example, you consider like this, integral a to b. For example, say this is definite integral, I is equal to f of x dx plus integral, obviously this is actually, see 1, how do you get 1? If you put x for 1 here, 1 cube is 1, 1 plus 1 2, log 2 base 2 is 1, this is nothing but log a. So this is log 9 to the base 2, that means instead of x you put 2, 2 cube is 8, 8 plus 1 9, log 2 to the base 9, this will be log b. Actually this is f inverse x, but accordingly we can write log is nothing but function here, so that we can write this is nothing but f of a, this will be f of b obviously. So this is f inverse x dx. Say this is equation 1. So do we have any formula? Anybody, you can chart with me during this session. What is the integral a to b f of x dx plus integral f of a to f of b f inverse x dx? So could you tell me? Because the question is absolutely based on this formula itself only, my dear students. So now, so we are going to derive a beautiful formula. After that we can crack this problem within fraction of second. Okay, my dear students, consider, I am going to give the proof also, but you need not mention in the examination. It is for your better understanding. Whenever such type of question will come, directly you can do it. Okay, right? Consider I equals to integral a to b f of x dx plus integral f of a to f of b f inverse x dx. Right. This is equation 1 itself only. Now, don't change the first term. So let us suppose this is f inverse x. Let us suppose this f inverse x is equal to something variable say t. Obviously x is equal to, you can write f of t. X is equal to f of t, right? That means differentiate both sides with respect to t. So dx by dt equals to, you get f dash t, and dx becomes, variable of integration becomes f dash t dt. You can write it, right? So next we need to change the upper limit and lower limit also. See here, lower limit is, so here x for f of a, x for f of a. Obviously you see, now you need to find out here t value. You need to find out t is equal to f inverse of f of a. That means f inverse of x, right? F inverse of f of a. F inverse of f of a is equal to, obviously f inverse circle f is a identity function, you will be getting a. So now the lower limit becomes a. Now upper limit x is equal to f of b. Now t is equal to, you need to convert in terms of t, f inverse of f of b, that is f inverse circle f of b, that will be b. So now the one can be written like this for our convenience. I is equal to, don't change this one, integral a to b f of x dx plus, instead of f of a you can write here f of a is converted to a to b. Here actually f of b. This is, instead of f inverse x you can replace t, whereas instead of dx you can replace f dash t dt. Am I clear? So my dear students, one thing remember, very beautiful concept in one of the properties of definite integrals. The definite integral is independent of variable. The variable can be changed accordingly. That means instead of x replace t, dx is replaced by dt also, no problem. So next we are going to get, you see, that is integral a to b f of t dt. So plus integral a to b t times f dash t dt. So my dear students, this we need to apply, you can apply the product rule. So that means integral of f of x dx, f of x g of x dx. You know how to find out this one. So first function is the algebraic function a. So that means we are going to perform like this, integral a to b f of t dt plus t is the first function, and integral of f dash t is f of t, and limits we need to apply, that is a to b, and minus integral a to b, differentiation of t is 1, and integral of this part is f of t, again dt you need to write. For our convenience actually, integral a to b 1 into f of t dt is nothing but this is integral a to b f t dt. That means this is negative of, so this will be gets cancelled. We have this one. Apply the limit, first upper limit. So instead of t b, so you'll be getting b f of b minus a f of a. Very beautiful application, you'll get it. First note down my dear students, integral a to b f of x dx, it has been formulated f of a to f of b, f inverse x dx is nothing but very beautiful formula, b times f of b minus a times f of a. This is the super shortcut we derived. This is the super shortcut. Super shortcut. This is enough. But for our better understanding, actually, I proved this one for the sake of you. We derived the formula, right? So now we are going to solve our problem now with the help of this shortcut. See now what we need to find out. See, our problem is I is equal to integral 1 to 2 log of x cube plus 1 to the base 2 dx plus integral 1 to log 9 to the base 2 power x minus 1 all to the power of 1 by 3 dx. As all of you know that this is f of x, this is f inverse x. So what is the formula we have here? This formula is b times f of b minus a times f of a. So what is b and what is a? A equals to 1, b equals to 2. What is the function f of x? F of x is nothing but logarithm of x cube plus 1 to the base 2. First substitute the value here. B means actually here 2. 2 f of 2 minus a means 1. So f of 1. Let us find the values. F of 1. F of 1 is equal to 1 cube 1 plus 1 2. Log 2 base 2. This is 1. Now f of 2. F of 2 is equal to logarithm of 2 cube is 8 plus 1 9 log 9 to the base 2. So this becomes 2 times log 9 to the base 2 minus this is actually how much you have f of 1. F of 1 is 1. Clear? So now here is one interesting factor. So we need to think. Logarithm of 8 to the base 2. What is the value? This is 2 cube. So 3. So that means log 9 to the base 2 is approximately equal to 3.1. It lies in between 3 to some 3.5. It cannot be 3.5. 3.1. Let us substitute. So now what we need to find out? Greatest integer function. Integral part of I. That means integral part of 2 times, instead of log 9 to the base 2 approximate value 3.1. So minus 1. So integral part of this will be 6.2 minus 1. That is integral part of 5.2. So our answer is 5. See my dear students, very beautiful question. It is a wonderful question designed by the paper setters of the IIT JEE advanced question. Very beautiful question. We can enjoy if you know the actually essence of this question. I hope you might have enjoyed this question, right? So this answer is right. This answer is 5. So numerical based question only 5. I hope it's very clear to you. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day.